Welcome to Leader Lifestyle Hub, where we have set the target of completing 200 book summaries in the year. On this journey, we came here on the book summary 23, and the name of the book that we have today is Love People, Use Things, written by Joshua Fields Milburn. Who we are a unique place for digital leaders to enhance and upgrade every day. Let us enhance ourselves with the help of this powerful book and take top 3 lessons and more key takeaways. I recommend you to take digital notes or physical notes when we are discussing about this and take forward to take actions. Let us see small information about the author, Joshua Fields Milburn. Joshua Fields Milburn is a New York Times best-selling author, Emmy-nominated Netflix filmmaker, podcaster, writing instructor, and international speaker, best known as one half of the Millennials. He is the author of 5 books, including a critically acclaimed memoir, Everything That Remains. In this book, Everything That Remains, the author shared her story. Let us see the powerful synopsis. Before going for synopsis, let us see the targeted audience. Who should read this? The 45-year-old who has it all, yet feels unfulfilled on a personal level. Those who feel unfulfilled on their personal level, they can read this. The 30-year-old person who just quit their job and embarked on a spiritual journey. The 27-year-old who wants to live a more minimalist life due to financial and spiritual reasons. Let us see the synopsis. Love People, Use Things conceptualize the idea of living a simple, minimalist life while focusing on what's important, such as the people next to us, and making the most of every moment spent with those we love. Let us listen from the author. Minimalism is the thing that gets us past the things so we can make room for life's most important things, which aren't things at all. You have probably heard this in your life before. Money doesn't buy happiness. Many people might have told to you, money doesn't buy happiness. And having more items does not guarantee that you will feel more fulfilled. Means having more things in your home will not guarantee you are fulfilled. In fact, the more items you own and the less minimalistic you live, the more you will feel responsible for taking care of them and producing more. Remember the powerful lesson here, less is more. If you have more and more items in your home and you feel more responsible to take care of that and you try to produce more. This book, Love People, Use Things, written by Joshua Fields Milburn and Ryan Nicodemus, teaches us the importance of minimalism and accepting life as it is without trying to inflate it with the items and instead of positive emotions. The book will renew your relationship with things general and make you adapt a healthier outlook on life, relationships, items, and groundedness. Let us see a small review. This book teaches its readers about the importance of valuing immaterial things such as living the right now moment, loving those around us, engaging in spiritual endeavors rather than focusing on the materialistic things. By talking about consumerism, the philosophy behind impulsive buying, and how facing a perfect life affects us, this book touches on common subjects that speak of all of us. Therefore, when we learn how to let go of all the things that hold us back from living a simple yet meaningful life, we'll become free and fulfilled with ourselves, which is the core message of the book. Become free and fulfilled with ourselves is the ultimate concept of this book. Let us take top 3 lessons. Here are the few favorite lessons from the book. First lesson is consumerism is holding us back from living a truly happy life. Consumerism is holding us back from living a truly happy life. Living minimalist implies decluttering your mind also. It's not about only the things, It's all about decluttering your mind also, not just your home. Whenever you feel like making impulsive decisions, think about the core values. And whenever you go for shopping, think about these 4 core values so that you will have wise decisions with your hand. Further, in summary, we will explore each lesson in detail and learn the secrets about minimalistic lifestyle yet happy life. Let us see the lesson number 1. Buying more things will enhance gratification on the spot but hurt you in the long run. Remember this, buying more and more things will enhance gratification on the spot, which is nothing but immediate, instant gratification, but hurts you in the long run. We live in a world that praises consumerism and everything that comes with acquiring more and more things. In fact, the advertising industry alone made billions out of our psychology of consumerism. Even if you see the blogs, we are bombarded with the ads. That ads industry alone making billions out of our psychology, buying attitude. In the hope of a more fulfilled life, people everywhere are even going into debt for houses, debts for cars, debts for fancy clothes and accessories and whatnot. Once they have everything, you have to think that they can finally settle and live the happy life they have been promised. It's completely wrong. A mentality obsessed with the acquiring more things will only work to purchase even more. And that's what consumerism is all about. It means if you take something and you try to take some more things from you. To change our perspective on life and feel more fulfilled, we have to shift our focus from material things to the complete opposite, which is emotions and moments. If we live in the present and learn to love our faith, our perspective will change for the better. A life lived long, loving yourself, those around you, and more importantly, life itself is the key to happiness. Remember this statement again. A life lived loving yourself, those around you, and more importantly, loving your life itself is the key to happiness. It is all about shifting the perspective, whether we have more items or whether we have less items. The choice to live life, the choice to love life belongs to us. So why not make the best of it when we are here, when we are alive? Instead of chasing items, start focusing on what's truly important. Accumulating unforgettable life experiences and loving those around you while working hard to be the best version of yourself and living a decent life. Instead of chasing items, start focus on what's truly important. Take only the things which are truly important to you. Let us see the lesson number 2. Minimalism is all about positive psychological changes too. When you start becoming a minimalistic person, it means that you are transitioning to a simpler life. It all starts with getting rid of things you don't use or need by throwing them away or donating them. Surprisingly, you will learn that most of your stuff is disposable and that life is truly much simpler yet richer with fewer items. Having few items to take care of enables a sense of freedom and alleviates part of the responsibility you have to maintain them or buy new ones. Great for you. Now, minimalism implies psychological changes too. How psychological changes will be provided by minimalistic life? If you want to be truly happy, if you want to live a fulfilled life, you will have to declutter your mind also. Poorly maintained relationships, toxic friendships, or even soul-dragging marriages are all better off left in the past. A minimalist person knows the importance of living life joyfully and making the most of every moment. Remember this powerful statement? One knows the importance of living life joyfully and makes the most of every moment. leads a minimalistic and happy, fulfilled life. Therefore, engaging in toxic commitments is against the nature of this concept. When you declutter your home, you should be decluttering your mind too. Letting go of lies we tell ourselves just to keep the status quo can be challenging, especially if we have grown into them. However, facing negative emotions must occur at some point, so it's better to rip off the band-aid sooner than later. Let us see the lesson number 3. This is a powerful lesson. I love this lesson. If you have disconnection, just focus on this powerful lesson. Lesson number 3, make choices based on your core individual values and you will find yourself buying less. Impulsive buying, which is nothing but whenever you see something, you buy it. And impulsive buying has led many people to buy additional items that they don't need due to momentum and instant gratification. However, these financially poor decisions often end up being detrimental to ourselves and benefit only the sellers. Yesterday itself, one of my mentors shared powerful lesson. A small kid is there, and the kid went for one shopkeeper, one shop, local shop, and on that shop, she saw that powerful ice cream, means 2 scoops of ice cream, and she asked the dad, Dad, I want that ice cream. Dad, out of love, dad give that ice cream to the kid. Once she takes the 2 scoops of ice cream, she could not able to handle that, and she fall down 1 scoop of ice cream from that, and she would be able to eat only 1 scoop of ice cream. After some time, the same kid appear at different shop or different bakery. There she saw 3 scoops of ice cream, one on another, like 2 scoops and another one is on the top. And again, the kid is asking the dad, I want that 3 scoop ice cream. Now, dad knows that how much capability that kid has. Like the same way, we also have impulsive buying. What we see, we try to purchase. If we see some new model is coming in the mobile phone, we try to purchase. If we see some good television, smart TV, and with latest features are there, we will try to purchase. We need to see how much we can take, and to stop impulsive buying and tell which things are truly good and useful for you and which aren't useful for you. Always think about your core values. Here are 4 categories of the core values. Here are the categories. These are not core values. You can categorize your core values into these 4 categories. First category is foundational. Second category is structural. Third category is surface. And the 4th category is imaginary. Let us see the four categories in detail. The first category is all about the basic things you want in life, such as health, marriage, or anything that sets the foundation for your life. If you focus on health, you will try to eat more healthy diets and do good exercise, walking, and all the things. If your core value is all about relationships, you'll try to have a marriage, beautiful marriage, and try to build the great relationships. And if you have to focus on the career, you'll try to focus on what you love to do. This is all about foundational. Second category is structural. Structural category says that it is all about more personal, representing things you want to embody, such as independence or kindness, which is nothing but qualities of yourself, structural. Whereas surface category of core values are known as your hobbies and your interests. Like you might be interested in singing, you might be interested in playing music, you might be interested in playing golf. Whatever your hobbies and interests comes under your surface values. And the 4th category is imaginary values, which are ordinary things that may look important but aren't, such as your favorite Netflix series, web series, or OTTs, lots of apps that you are consuming every day. So categorize your core values in these four categories. Whether your value is lying in the foundational, which means your health, relationships, career, all the things, or whether your core value lies in the second category, which is all about your qualities, independence, kindness, or humbleness, honesty, all the structural, or whether your core values related to surface, means which your hobbies, which your interests in traveling or any another key area of interests. Imaginary is the another category of core values, which seems like important, but it's not, like entertainments. Next time you go for shopping, whenever you go for shopping, try to think about these four categories before you jump to make an impulsive decision. If you want to purchase earphones, or if you want to purchase a micro set, or if you want to purchase a mobile phone, before shopping, try to think about these four categories. Whether how it is going to affect my fundamental foundational core value. If I take earphones, how it going to affect my health? How it is going to affect my relationships? If I take the same earphones, how it is going to affect my kindness or independence? If I going to take this particular microphone, how it is going to help me in my hobbies or in my interests? If I purchase these earphones, how this thing will make me to identify my imaginary category values? Does the item that you want to badly align with any of these? Is it more about a surface or imaginary value? If so, feel free to drop it. If it is foundational and structural, you can select that item and go ahead for purchase. If it is falling around surface or imaginary, try to ignore that purchase item. So that's all about love people, use things, which says that you love people and use things less. Generally, people try to reverse that. Love things and use the people. So this is a powerful quotation from a movie. The reason or root cause for happiness is to love people, use things instead of loving things and using people. Let us see the powerful lessons and key takeaways from this book in mind map. In this mind map, we are going to cover top 3 lessons, 4 values to stop impulsive buying, key takeaways. Top 3 lessons that we have covered right now is consumerism is holding us back from living a truly happy life. Living minimalistic lifestyle implies decluttering your mind also, not just your home. You need to declutter your mind also. Whenever you feel like making impulsive decisions, think about your core values. What is your core values? And these are the 4 values to stop impulsive buying, which is nothing but foundational, structural, surface, imaginary. Whenever you are trying to purchase any new item, and if that purchase is intended for these 2, foundational or structural, go ahead. If it is intended for surface, which is nothing but hobbies or interests, or imaginary, then try to ignore that. Let us see the key takeaways in different formats. Your excess consumer goods may be holding you back from your happiness. Prepare to face uncomfortable truths as you simplify your life. Learn to appreciate the small joys like a delicious, healthy meal. Learn to appreciate yourself so that you will have more gratitude towards taking another step. Understand your core values to navigate life with ease. Manage your money and avoid unnecessary debts. Manage your money and avoid accumulating unnecessary debts. Yesterday, I have received one of the great lesson for about managing money, where if you search for T. Harv Eker 6-jar money management system, you will find out how to split your money and how to manage money. Whereas one of my mentors, Siddhartha Rajshekar, gave TWCGO formula. If you want, you can search for that TWCGO. You can identify how do you manage your money and unlock your latent creativity by logging out of the digital world. Digital world is very contagious and very addictive right now. So try to cut out your digital world just 1 hour before you sleep and 1 hour after your wake up time. At least you try to keep your mobile phone or laptop, all the things aside 1 hour before going to sleep and 1 hour after you wake up. Reserve your time and energy for genuine and positive relationships. So whatever you want to generate the love towards each other, reserve your time and energy. Take the time to remove all the unwanted junk from your home. Whatever the junk you have in your home, try to remove all the unwanted junk from your home. You will find that the process unlocks more time, more energy, and more attention for introspection, creative pursuits, and building strong relationships. Thank you so much. See you in another book summary tomorrow. Until then, stay connected, keep progressing. Share your lessons in the comments below.